All right, GM, everybody. How are we today? Trust we're good. Happy Thursday, and you're welcome to another live stream. And I remember your lovely humble host, Benjamin, also known as Web3 Bull. It's nice to always be in your presence, to stand, sit, walk in front of you. And you know how we do it here. This is Onchain Africa by Alpha Play. And what we do on this live stream is simple and direct. We speak to African founders yeah, building on chain, building the Web3 space, using crypto in whatever it is that you're building. And that's what we do here. And we are not just also focused on the founders alone. We are also focused on you guys watching right now, because you're one of the reasons why we're having this live stream. And the essence or purpose why we keep doing this is to keep you guys inspired, answer your questions. You want to be in the founders' mind. What are these founders thinking about when they build? What do they do? All right, this is the go-to spot to answer those questions that you probably have in your head, and also to motivate you to be productive or do something with your life. All right, because these guys are building in the same, amongst the same economical whatever it is that we're all experiencing together, and they are able to bring out something meaningful out of their life. So if they are doing this out of the same issues, you also can do greater things, definitely. And the only request I always ask from you guys for all of our live stream is just simply to retweet. If you are watching on X right now, simply click on the retweet button or the repost button. If you're on TikTok, we are currently live on TikTok also. You can also click on the reshare button. We are also live on YouTube. You can simply copy the link and paste on your WhatsApp status. That's the only favor that I always ask of you guys. And I really appreciate it that if you can click on that repost, reshare button right now, I'll be so excited. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Thank you so much for always joining us. And just in case you do not know, our live streams are always recorded, and you can always go back to YouTube to watch the live stream, or definitely Twitter. It's just easier to watch live streams on YouTube, but you can also watch it on X here. All right. So we will definitely, you can also keep tab with our all of our social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We always share the clips from all of our live streams. All right. And if you are a founder also watching this right now and you would love to join one of our live streams, it's quite easy. Shoot us a DM on Twitter. All right. Just shoot us a DM or comment in any of our tweets. Our intern or social media manager will definitely get back to you or respond to you. All right. So today I have a very special guest with me, and I'm excited to be hosting him. By the way, he's building something called ZenPay. Let me bring him up stage, and his name is Israel. Mr. Israel, good afternoon. How are you doing today, sir? You're muted.
Oh yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah. How are you, sir?
Nice, and hope you.
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. It's out.
Okay. Sorry, it's fine if you are probably struggling with the internet. You could just turn off your camera. Maybe probably it's going to be easier that way on your bandwidth.
Okay. Makes it better.
Yep. Can you try talking now? Probably it can be better. Sorry. Are you there? Oh, we lost Israel. Oh, sorry. I thought he was still there. So we lost Israel. So while we wait for him to return and join us again, so Israel is actually the founder. I'm trying to take this off right now. I okay, sharp. All right. Israel is the founder of something called of an app called ZenPay. Uh, I don't know if he's back. Are you back, sir? I'm not sure Israel is there. Let's just hold a little bit and just run a quick reset of 2 minutes while Israel tries to fix his internet. We'll be back. All right. Are you back, sir? I think so. I don't know why.
Yes, I'm here with us.
Okay, so you could just do me a favor. You probably could just turn off your camera so that this can be smooth and we don't have to struggle with the internet or hala.
Oh,
So can you try speaking now, sir?
yes, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, a lot better. Every every day the internet just always reminds us that we are in Nigeria. Trust. One cannot just pretend to say, okay,
We
currently
hope we don't.
in Malawi today. But it's all well and good. It's all well and good. So
Yeah.
we're already behind time, probably like 10 minutes behind our time today already, and it's quite an honor to have you. Honestly, an honor to have you, Mr. Israel. I know what it feels or what it looks like to build something. To number one, have an idea. Number two, to bring the idea to life. It's a lot of work, journeying from having the idea to bringing it to life. So before we head down or start talking about ZenPay and what amazing platform you're building, we would love to know you quickly. We'd love you to probably introduce yourself, tell us what you were doing before Web3, before ZenPay, and all of those. Just 1 minute or 2 minutes background bio. Would appreciate that, sir.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. So my name is Iboze Israel, and before Web3, first I was more into electronics because from secondary school, technical students, and then university and all that. So I was more into electronics and green energy, that is solar system. And
Mm.
early 2021 was when I jumped into Web3. And the journey actually started like from within the community as a community participant to somebody, a community manager, and then growth, management growth for an L2. It was from there I my builder mode actually started. So over the years, I have built gaming products that were majorly like for the community, and then the last thing I did before ZenPay was to build an AI agent launchpad, tokenized AI agent launchpad. But that market is so huge and requires a lot before um, your platform actually gets into the global stage to compete with.
Mm.
So because it requires much more than this. And then here we are with ZenPay. So ZenPay uh, came about as a result of things I went through as someone who was trying to onboard people, and then what I see or I saw others who are already into tech going through. So from the early days, you onboard somebody into tech Web3, and then you maybe they do certain things, they earn, and then you now have to become their P2P merchant, even though you are not a P2P merchant, because
Yeah.
they absolutely they
Yeah.
absolutely don't know anything. So you are not just now teaching them or get also related how they handle their resources, and that was hectic. So I didn't build anything about uh, because I really needed the how them works, regulations and all that. And I'm with every experience I've gained as a builder and all that, I see this time as the right time for ZenPay.
Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. It's quite interesting to know that you were more of an hardware guy before you became the software guy, because I know you were doing stuff with electrical electronics, like you made mention of initially, and things like that. But I would love to know how the journey was for you. Start learning programming, learning Java, or all these things that you guys learn. How's the journey like?
Okay, so the journey was not easy. In my level two, I did a course, Python, and then it's the second semester I did Fortran and C. So it is from there I started picking interest into like tech, and I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. So even in the electronics, somehow got more interested into the software aspect of electronics, like sensor control system and all that. So that's where my interest started growing. How be it not to like deceive anyone listening to us right now, like I am not like the chief developer like of my the products I have built, because I have a friend who is more senior to me.
Mm,
But like in general, that was when my interest in like into tech and having to code like started growing, and then I picked up certain things from there.
from there, amazing. That's nice. So let's talk about, because we know you are a huge, you are a big, not, no, let me call you a fan. You are you are really committed to the Super Team NG, and we would love to know how community has really helped you to be who you are, and how it has helped you come this far here in the Web3 space, like a company like Super Team.
Okay, so I actually got into Super Team this year. However,
So,
like overall, I came into Web3 and learned a couple of things as a result of community involvement. Like I said earlier,
mm,
so I used to
yeah,
be like a one chain maxi before. So
what was
uh,
your chain?
near protocol, yeah, near protocol.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. We had Nigerians that were Maxi on near. Oh, but we were just farming that thing for airdrop back then. Oh.
so I really got involved, like even like deep into their governance. 2023, I was responsible for building their regional community framework, and then during the NDC era, I was like greatly involved in that. So I have seen, and while change are evolving with the course and all that, looking at me building a consumer product, and the energy in Super Team like is absolutely different, to be honest. Like from the very first day I like got into the community and I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I've had to meet like founders like doing different stuff, that are like, hey, we can work together. If you need anything, you can let us know and all that. And I would say that building within the community helps you, either maybe like you are a founder building a product, or you are in the community, like let's say as a designer or like somebody who is into content. It helps you. You are able to learn from others and then
Mm,
make what you are doing like much better.
mm. Yeah, I think that's the important part, because when you are in the community, like they say, no one can make an island, or no one is an island of knowledge. So, but in the midst of other people, you have to share ideas, know what people are doing in this year, or how people are getting the job fast, especially in this world of AI, and you are able to also move at a certain pace rather than just being a lone wolf and trying to figure things out on your own. It's more complex that way. So that's enough of getting to know Mr. Israel. So let's get down to ZenPay. So for someone watching this for the first time, and this is their first time watching ZenPay, hearing about ZenPay, and probably they are also new to Web3 and they just stumbled on this live stream right now. What is ZenPay in layman terms, that anyone watching right now will be able to understand what ZenPay is all about?
Okay, so in layman, ZenPay is a payment solution that lives inside your Telegram app, that helps you to hold your funds in stable dollar, however,
Mm,
spend it in naira instantly, uh, and anywhere you want to. And also, ZenPay helps people to like save their own money in stable dollars, because when you look at the economy of the world, certain countries are ever going to remain first world countries and others are ever going to remain third world countries, and it shows in their currency. So we are providing an avenue where people, or like Nigerians specifically, can actually hold their funds in um, in currencies with higher values and still spend uh, in local currency. So for like a content creator or anybody who receives payment from, let's say from working remotely, one of the things or challenges they go through. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. So one of the challenges they go through is, okay, I have been paid. Now, for me to spend my money, I now have to hold my money in naira 100%, or anytime I want to spend my money, I have to go over like centralized exchanges or looking for a P2P merchant, maybe somebody I have known somewhere else. But why can't you just hold your money in stable dollars and spend anytime you want to, without somebody else doing conversions for you, or
Mm,
without you having to hold money in your bank account and doing everything you're doing. And one of the security layer is, let's say, when I steal, not me actually, okay, when steals your device, the first thing they are going for is
it's their
your
money.
bank app.
Yeah.
Nobody has access, like a strange person doesn't have access to device, and the
Mm,
first thing they are going for is your social platforms. So why
mm,
can't your bank live inside your social platform securely, without any challenges at all at any time?
mm. Okay, I think that's pretty interesting. All right. So you're simply saying in few words that my money can be on Telegram, right? Wow. All right. So what brought this idea that, okay, let's not create a software, let's not create an application, let's not create a website, but let people's money be on Telegram? Like, what was the idea behind that? Behind ZenPay?
Okay, so for the time that I have been in the space, Telegram
Mm,
and Discord are actually highly competitive, not just for crypto users, but also
yeah.
people adapting to tech and all that. So I look at Telegram. Using it is very easy. Uh, Using it is very easy. So why build a different app for people to now start learning how to use the app, or
Mm,
download a lot of apps on their phones, when they
mm,
can just easily, we can leverage something they already have, and they don't
mm,
need to start learning how to use the app as a new platform altogether. They just use the Telegram that they have known how to use before.
mm. I think that actually makes a lot of sense because it's easier. People understand how to use Telegram, and a lot of people, even though everybody, have idea on how to use the prompts in Telegram. All right, and it's easy.
Yeah,
These
yeah,
AIs are now easy and they make the job a lot easy, right?
yeah.
And you talked about security, which you said that the first thing that anybody wants to do if your phone gets stolen, the first thing they would love to do is just to go after your bank app. Are you sure? Are you sure that what if the person has been tracked? All right, probably someone knows I use ZenPay, and person, okay, this guy uses ZenPay and goes out to the Telegram. Is there any other security layer that you guys actually provide for anyone using ZenPay?
Okay, so first, we are running the wallet we run inside of ZMP is on the blockchain, but it's non-custodial. So you can actually export your private key and import them on like external wallets, where you can also be managing like your funds for different purposes. And then
Mm,
on the website, we have a section where you can actually go and fill like a form to
mm,
say your device is missing or is compromised, and
mm,
immediately your username will be blocked from accessing the bot. So you, that very username cannot make any transaction with the bot, though we don't have access to your wallet. So we are not freezing your wallet, we are not blocking your wallet, but your username, because of how it is built, will not be able to interact with that bot on Telegram at that time at all.
yeah. All right.
And
All right.
when you have access to your device again, you fill up the form, and then when we cross check and verify that, okay, not like um, verifying manually, but there is a system of verification that at least gives a level of proof that the right owner is the one who is coming to make use of the platform. And then
Got you.
we also have transaction pin, where users use to make transactions. So that's also another layer where somebody who doesn't know your transaction pin cannot uh, like perform any transaction at all on
Mm.
your device. And then the bot also auto deletes every conversation
Mm.
after minutes. So after I've made deposits or transfer, after about 3 or 5 minutes, you open the bot, you don't see anything anymore. So uh, not everyone is going to just immediately see it and say, oh, ah, see, this person is having 2K here. Let me try to move it.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's really nice because based on, let's say, what's happened locally in Nigeria, I'm used to my dad. Someone like my dad always deleting his bank messages just for security reasons. All right, probably there's
Yeah.
an alert, he deletes it immediately after seeing it, just so he stays safe. And a lot of people do it in Nigeria. So it's amazing that you guys on ZenPay, it automatically deletes previous messages and chats with the bot. And I think that's a really cool idea in terms of helping people stay safe and secured on the platform. And kudos to the team. All right, nice initiative, by the way. So you guys have been building ZenPay for quite some time now. So what how's the journey been like for you? And for how long have you been building this, you and your team?
Okay. So the journey has, I won't say like so smooth. It has not really been like a super smooth journey. Actually, ZenPay went live early May.
Mm,
Howbeit, we had been nursing the idea for a long time, but we actually started building in April. So the last one of the last products I built, Sovium game, our plan was to do an on and off ramp through
mm,
the game. So
it's
yes, so Nigerians or any, well, especially Nigerians who are interested in the game can on ramp, and then when maybe they play the games and they have rewards, they can off ramp again. So because we already had the structure in another product, it was easier for us to build and our beta to go live in about 3 weeks.
mm,
So like in 3 weeks, everything went on live, for people to begin to use. So what for the journey, there are costs, there are times of staying up late and all that, which is not different from what every other builder out there faces.
mhm.
So that's how it has been.
All right, all right. Thank you so much for that. All right. So now you said that you were once a near maxi, like a huge near maxi. You were big on near, but I'd love to know now that why did you pivot or explore or expand your site or reach to Solana? Like, what was the idea? Why not build this on near and use what near already has, while you chose to do this on Solana?
Okay, so we can't deceive ourselves,
Yeah,
and we must not also lie. So
exactly.
Near has good tech to do a lot of things, to build a lot of things, but personally, there are certain things you would want to build that there is already a place that provides you an audience that can actually use. So
Mm.
while being involved in Near, uh so I go for events and I'm like, hey, near this, that, and some people are like, near.
What is this guy talking about?
I saw, yeah, I saw the coin on Binance. I'm like, oh
Oh,
wow,
shit.
near is an L1, like it's a chain and all that. So there's something you are build that it will take you a longer time to grow to where you want to grow,
Mm,
if you want to stay certain places and build it. But when you come to where already the environment has been set, it helps you now build faster. So if I was building from an industry level, like, yeah, an industry level, I think I can just build on here and know that my money can do anything I want to do. But I want to build within the people and for the people. So there
The
is already,
consumer.
yes, consumer. So there is a people there's a place for me to do that, and that is for me and my judgment over the years, that is Solana.
Solana, baby. All right, all right, all right. That's a very good point, honestly. And like you, the way you started, you said that if we are being honest to ourselves, and literally, let's say 5 out of 4 people out there have heard of Solana. So compared to
Yes.
near, yeah. So compared to near is more. We have a lesser number, and I don't know why that's happening, but it is what it is eventually, right?
Those leading super team NG, we would actually give them like the
Their
credit they
flower,
deserve. Yes, we
yeah.
give them their flowers, and I think we can do more than flowers. Maybe like help them fill their gas, their gas tank.
No be lie. Big shout out to Dr. Ari and Mr. Unzube. You guys are doing well, and big shout out to you. And if you are a super team member watching right now, please just leave W's in the chat and just let us know that you guys are excited about the community that you guys have. And yesterday, you guys clocked 3 years, and congratulations to Super Team NG. I was with the Super Team NG here in Oshogbo, and we had an amazing time. And we had fun together celebrating the whole day. So back to business. So for those of you joining us right now, we have the founder or the co-founder of ZenPay in the person of Mr. Isaac. These guys are building something really amazing that you guys should actually take out time to explore. They are building I don't know, I should call it a mini bank or a mini wallet on Telegram. And don't just stop at being a wallet. You can easily make transactions on the wallet, local transactions. So for example, you have stable coins on the wallet and Solana. You can use the money in real life to do something you would want to do with it, right? And I'm trying to bring out their Twitter page so that, because one thing that we always try to do is that we make sure that people are aware of where these guys are at, what they are building, and what their account actually looks like right now. So I'm going to be sharing my screen, and if you are watching now on whatever platform, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, please do what's going to be follow right now on Twitter. All right, give them a follow now. Make sure you are following them and supporting them, and also try to use this out. If you are using Telegram, try to use that because they make it easy for you now. You don't have to go down to Binance or Bybit and go and look for P2P that most likely will scam you and probably send bad money around. All right, this is more safe. This is more easy just from your Telegram, and you can just easily chat with the bots and everything. All right, so as you're watching this right now, please do well to give them a follow. And also, if you are worried about who the founder is, here's the founder's account in case your money lost. You know to hold, not be you hold. Which definitely we are sure that they are so secured that your money is 100% safe, because I've seen them. They've made partnership with Paj, all right, and we are going to be talking about their partnership with other builders in the space and seeing how these builders actually help them to be faster, better, and safer. All right. So please, I'll leave this on the screen for the next few seconds. Do well to give them a follow and do well to check them out on Twitter. So let's head back to our conversation, sir. 1 second, let me take this out. Yep. All right, so back to our conversation. You actually building something nice, and I like the idea or the whole concept about ZenPay right now, which is really cool. But let's talk about security. How are you protecting people's money apart from the things you made mention of earlier, which is from the more like from users' perspective, but from what's happening behind the scene? How are people's money safe, and how is it being protected?
Okay, so first on the fact that it is we are running first on non-custodial
Wallet,
wallet.
yeah.
So technically, how it just routes is that a user wants to send money, for example, or make, let me not say send money, make payment. So you make a quote of how much you want to make payment. So by clicking on approve and all that, it means you are sending the money from your wallet to our provider. So the back end just handles to the provider, who immediately pays to um the account number which has been entered,
Mm,
and then transactions go through. So we don't have direct access to users' wallet at all.
mm,
And in cases of let's say transfers that have not gone through, it's easily rectifiable because each wallet or each transaction is traced to a particular account,
mm.
and it works that way. And in cases of deposit, so you want to like on ramp your funds, because we are using virtual accounts
Okay.
per transaction. Yeah, so it's easier to like just trace directly, okay, this account is tagged to this transaction, something is wrong, and then it has to be verified. So the place where we come in is after your money is leaving your wallet and then going to the provider. So we adjust the route there.
Mm. All right. So thank you so much for explaining how the money moves and how you guys play a role in moving, helping to move this money and all of that. But talking about accounts now, because you are dealing with local transactions, you made mention of virtual banks. So I saying that for each wallet created, there is no local or there is no bank account that is created behind the scene for that particular wallet.
Yes, there is no account at all. We don't run that way. It's
Mm,
your money is fully on chain.
mm,
It is when it won't leave that it gets routed through the provider, or when you are on ramping, that it gets through the provider and then comes to your account directly. But all your funds are 100% on chain.
mm. All right, thank you so much. Now we see that you guys have had some amazing partnerships over the past time. We can see you guys have with Chainrail for cross chains. You have with Quivac for Edge AI. You have with Patch Cash for Naira on Ramp. Now I would love to know what inspired partnership with these particular guys, and why did you choose to work with them? Because I know that there are other providers of these services on chain.
Okay, so firstly, let me begin with Patch, who is like a Solana native.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked at the system that Pad runs with and tested it with the speed. So I was very particular about that. So I used a couple of providers, those who have like APIs that we can leverage for a start, and then tested them, did like a couple of transactions, saw how the flow would be. So, and then we now decided on Page. Okay, we are going to use Page for what we are building, particularly, and then for QVAC for the AI. So now there are a couple of AIs infra out there that runs on cloud, and when AI runs on cloud, that means they are particularly running through other services
Mm,
before they are giving you what you are giving. So you have issues of latency and speed or sometimes, but Kubernetes doesn't run on cloud, and then it also gives privacy. Uh, Kuvac runs on private AI, so it means everything you are doing using Kuvac, you are not particularly training any AI or giving any AI any access to your funds at all at all. So what we use QVAC for is not to access your funds. We use QVAC to just give users a good experience, that conversational flow. So
mm,
because you want to send money, it doesn't mean you should stop everything you are doing at that moment to go and send money. So you can easily just a 12 seconds voice note should help you send money or make payments, or by just typing a simple text like the way you would do maybe when you are talking to your loved ones or families, just a simple quick text, and you move money. Not that, okay, I have to open my app, do one or two things, and all that before transactions go through. People should be able to go about their day, do other things while they make transactions smoothly. Then for chain rails supports a couple of chains. So we want to make it easy for like crypto users. So in as much as we are not building 100% for crypto users alone, we our end goal is to help Nigerians out there see that there is an easy way of holding your money in dollars and still spending it easily.
Mm,
So then for crypto users, okay, if I have money in my decentralized wallet, for example, and it's on a different chain, I should not go through the stress of, okay, I have to go and look for a bridge to, swap from one currency to another or one chain to another and all that before you now make deposits. Since we want to make things easy, let's just make things easy. So we used our chain rails infrastructure to help deposit from a couple of chains, about 10 plus or 9 plus chains that you
mm,
can deposit directly and still spend your money. So there's this saying in from where I come from that when you want to carry somebody on your back, you carry them so that their legs will not draw on the ground. So that's what basically we try to do here with ZenPay. So why we didn't build these things ourselves is because I believe maybe there is a founder out there that is listening to this now or will listen to it tomorrow. Except you have the resources, like huge resources to build infrastructure yourself and to go over legal um, situations from the beginning, the best for you is to leverage good infrastructure uh, for the start. Then later on, when your product grows big and you have the capabilities, like to have the engineers and all resources to build your own infra by yourself, then you can do that. But the best way and the strong advice I can give anybody out there is when you start, leverage on people that can help you solve your problem. So it is
mm.
to solve a problem first before owning everything you have. And
Wow.
everybody we are using and the partners we are going to use moving forward, we are sure to check, okay, this is legally sealed, this infra has legal backings, this has legal backings, so that we don't get ourselves mixed in situations where there are legal challenges.
Mm, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. All right. So sometimes it's safer to just, instead, rather than building from afresh, just use what's working already. All right, just use what's working and get the job done, because you said that you guys started building in April and you launched in May. Like, the speed is insane. And I guess why you guys had such amount of speed is also because you guys relied on existing infrastructures already. So it just made it very easy for you guys to get the job done in no time. So let's talk about this thing
Yeah.
now. Looking at the market. Okay, so you want to say something?
No, I was agreeing with you. I was agreeing with
All
you.
right, thank you. Thank you. So looking like a market like Nigeria, we know that, let's say 10 out of 10 people have WhatsApp on their phone, but let's say about 8 out of 10 people have Telegram on their phone. So why did you choose to build this bot on Telegram and not on WhatsApp?
Okay, so building on WhatsApp is a different ball game altogether
Mm-hmm.
than building on Telegram. So first, we want to build for people who are already in the circle that we want to solve their problem. So when we solve the problem of the people that are in the circle, it will be easier to attract those that are outside the circle to solve their problem. So I don't think there is any, by the research we did, there is anybody who is into either tech or works remotely that Telegram is strange to.
Mm,
Yes, and then even businesses, people who do shippings and all that, because Telegram give people that maximum group size and a couple of things that WhatsApp is yet to particularly offer. We
mm,
chose Telegram first. And technically, also, a couple of things are easier to technically achieve using the Telegram framework to build what we want to do. So that is why we first went for Telegram. Let's go directly. These are our target audience. Let's solve their problem, and then it's easier for those who are not in this circle to begin to see that yes, this thing is achievable, and then they can easily jump on it.
I like the fact that you guys did your market survey, and you know your targeted audience, and you guys went for them, which is amazing and makes the work a lot easy for you rather than just guessing and cherry picking and all of that. You guys knew what you want, and you guys knew what you wanted. I mean, and you guys just faced it heads on, right? Which is, I think that's really really cool. Or as you guys what you guys are building also. So let's just retract a little bit back to you. You said you were into hardware, electronics, and all of those things and all of that. So, but I would love us to talk about your personal struggles too as a man, not just as a founder. All right, your personal struggles, regardless of all the odds. We know how the increment of fuel price actually went skyrocketed overnight. We know how cost of living is hard, and is in an economy like this, it's just safer to just get a job of a sales boy or a job that can just pay you about maybe probably 100K and still be satisfied. But yeah, amidst all of this, you took out time, sacrificed time, passion, even when it's not paying and all of that, you still chose to build. So for somebody watching this right now and is all encompassed by the economical situation of Nigeria and has self-doubt, what would be your own message to such person watching right now?
Okay, so oh, this is an interesting question.
Hmm.
So actually, it has not been easy to say, combining like the life IRL with things and the economy. So I have been building before I got married, but oh, I didn't mention earlier. I got married in 2024 December. Yeah.
Wow,
Uh,
congratulations. I
Thank you
hope
so
she's on this live stream watching right now.
7th of December. I am. Let me be specific in mentioning the date, so when my wife sees it, she knows I did not forget the wedding date.
Intentional husband. All right.
You have to be intentional. So, from there, the struggle is real. But
Mm,
I have one thing that holds me on even in the most difficult situation, like right now the way the economy is. I once
mm,
listened to something that was said by Reverend Sam Adeyemi like years ago, when he
mm,
was talking about saving and all that, and he said something like, if 1000 naira cannot be enough for you, 900 naira also cannot be enough. So that means you can spend 900 naira and set aside 100 naira that can do a different thing for you. So now, why am I bringing this into play? Uh, the economy is hard, except you are earning a whole lot that can satisfy you. I think, in a way, from the smallest or the simplest thing that you have available, you can still chase your dream even though it will not be enough. So that is actually what is keeping me going right now. That okay, suddenly things have changed. You have a couple of people around you that you have to pay them also sometimes, which becomes difficult to do when like there is no huge funds out there. But
mm,
I would say something that God has blessed me with a team of people that are really good guys. We have been building together since 2022, and it's like we move around everything we do, so it becomes easier. To a founder out there, please, if you don't have funds to pay an engineer, look for somebody who understands the idea and then we build with you together and own it till when you guys can have funding to do a couple of things. So I will
mm.
say clearly that my team, because of the team I have, that stress of 100% making like payment and all that is a little bit abstracted. and we keep building because each of us own the idea together. We are doing it with one spirit, and making it a lot easier. But as still as it is, it's just to keep pushing.
Keep pushing. All right. Like they say, a moving man. I think this quote has been trending a lot. That a moving man one day will meet his luck. I just hope say
Yeah,
one
if
day made trailer no jam this moving man.
and if it's not trekking.
Okay, bam. Try not to trek as a moving man too. Country hard, then they carry people up and down. So please stay one place. So let's talk about your milestones. Like what is that particular achievement or milestone that you've achieved with ZenPay that keeps you going or that motivates you a lot?
Okay, so first was achieving 100 users when
Mm,
we did as at that time. So I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. Like 100 people within like 3 weeks is it looks small, but the reason why it's huge is we did not spend a single kobo, like
on
in terms
marketing.
of marketing. Yes, so to me it was like, oh wow, that means we have to get this going. And that, like, presently we have 160 users and talking. So that's basically 4 weeks, 5 weeks plus. We have 163 or 163 users, and then our transaction has moved to 400 transactions all put together within this time that we have. And then our volume is also in millions. I don't want to mention that
Millions
now
of
yet.
naira or dollars.
Well, millions of naira
By
actually.
the grace of
It,
God, I want to hear dollars very soon.
yeah, surely we will do
Mm,
that. New products have you build with trust, and
yes, sir.
so we are giving both the market and the people time to be able to trust the process that we are
Mm,
building, and hoping to do other things marketing wise that
mm,
will actually make things become like much better. So these milestones alone just gave me like a different view of the whole thing, because I've built a gaming product. And let me be honest, 2022, 2023, I got a lot of funding to build a gaming product, such that every month I had funding of about like 5k, like as at then, every month for like 4 to 5 months consecutively. I had access to this kind of funding. And
and now
guess
I know
what?
why you go marry on time. Now I know. Continue.
Oh God. So like I won't blame this on the product alone. Probably also
Mm,
experience will have its own toll on it,
yeah,
but we
exactly.
spent a lot on marketing to acquire people, and then retention also became a bigger challenge, because
Mm,
we were spending to make people become interested in the games we are building, and then to also spend to keep them. So we spent a lot of money to incentivize people to stay. And with ZenPay, we are building for people who already have the money they want to use to do something.
mm,
So
mm,
they are basically just using the product that solves the problem they have. So
mm,
the gaming product gave me a different perspective. And even when we built an AI agent, tokenized AI agent launchpad, so it was basically in some way operating like a token launchpad, like a meme token launchpad, though you would launch trading agent. So you can launch an agent that trades on poly market or trade
mm,
on other platforms, but it has a token. So, however, to market that kind of product needed like certain level of resources and all that let me be honest, with what I have seen so far, I don't know what is coming ahead, but from what I have seen, marketing ZenPay seemed a little bit easier in a
mm.
way, because you are solving we build in a place where the product is solving a problem.
Mm,
not building a product that is trying to get people to adapt to a particular tech. So it is not necessarily a problem that, for example, the AI agent launchpad was solving per se. Yes, it was solving a problem for people who are maybe into deep into trading. Instead of trading alone, you launch an agent that trades for you and all that. But uh how many people trade to that level? Now, I'm not condemning the product. It's still a super good idea by the side, but I'm just trying to compare how the different products actually made the whole marketing thing feel for us. So there's a difference between building what gives people an insight into a certain market and building a product that solves a problem that people are already experiencing.
mm. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's a lot easier to penetrate the market when you are solving a problem that people are actually experiencing in real time. And I think anyone watching right now should learn from that. You could have a very beautiful idea, but the market might not be ready for that idea. And that I listened to somebody say something back there. He said that one reason why a lot of products come to Nigeria and fail is not like these products are not good or it cannot succeed. It's just that the Nigerian market is not ready to receive them. All right. So, as a founder, you're building, understand what the people need. If you can actually run probably a questionnaire or something, do that to acquire or get the necessary information you need to build what is right. All right, so let's talk about how you guys intend to make revenue from this. What's the revenue structure? Because you can't be building just for fun because you love to tech, you love to code, you love to stay sleepless, have sleepless nights, and all of that. There must be an idea of okay, how do we make returns from this? What's your revenue like? What percentage are you guys taking from each transactions or something? What's the structure like?
Okay, so I can never build for fun in Jesus' name.
Bam.
Amen.
Thank you.
So so basically, we have a revenue model uh, which I think is simple right now. So we don't take fees for deposit. So if you are on ramping, we don't take fees from on ramping. We take fees when you want to spend. So, and it's 1% of the transaction that you are making. So I want to make a payment of 10,000 naira from my balance. So we take
So
1% of 10,000 naira
that's
of
100
from your
naira.
transaction. Yes. But when you want to make a deposit of 10,000 naira, we don't take any uh, fees from that yet. So I don't know what could happen later on, but for now, we don't take fees. And then we will be introducing the Zen business feature, or yeah, feature in like about a week plus to come. Basically, an invoicing and financial management solution for SMEs together on the platform. And that has its own different fees that we take, where it's like 5,000 naira a month, 8,000 naira, or and then the system that runs on like pay as you go
Mm,
for that. So because businesses don't have the same volume, uh,
yeah,
so so
regular.
we yes, so we don't want to place a small business and a big business in the same category, and then the big business is benefiting more than the smaller business from the
Yeah,
whole thing. So the pay as you go method works even for big businesses. Some months you have low sales, and some months you have
very
bigger
good.
sales. So yes, so the invoicing works now on basically how things go. So I can maybe give a few description of how the system, if that would be part of answering that question at this
Yeah,
time.
sure, sure. Why not? Let's have it, sir.
Okay. Uh, SME business owners in Nigeria, especially those who do businesses online. like vendors, online vendors, those who do like pre-order and this kind of things. Sometimes they juggle between different platforms. Your
Mm,
customer on Instagram, your customer on Facebook, your customer from TikTok, your customer from like any platform that you are marketing your product. So they buy things from you, they make payment, they have to send you payment receipt. You have to wait and see, like go through your transactions to verify and all what have you. And then you now struggle to reconcile your balance sheet because maybe one customer paid less and you don't know, but they edited their transaction receipt and sent to you and all. Like my wife was cheated sometime, like in her place of business, restaurant. So somebody ordered food online and sent a view once receipt.
mm,
And it was not actually a real payment, it was an edited receipt. And I think in the middle of an hectic day, he got food delivered to him, and later on, upon trying to like now sit down during the day to confirm, that was not an honest
they-
transaction. Yeah. So,
yeah.
but with ZenPay, you invoice your customers from the platform. So you impute everything your customer is going to do. They get a virtual account tied to their invoice and their name, and either by SMS or email, they get notifications. So they receive the invoice either by SMS or by email, and upon payment, you don't need to worry. Say, I have paid you. The customer, once they pay, we auto generate a notification and either an SMS or email, depending on the user, to verify or to let them know that their payment invoice has gone through or not. And then for the business owner, if the invoice you generated, you had an underpayment or overpayment, you also get a notification that so invoice number from this customer uh, is an underpaid invoice or an overpaid invoice. And then
Mm,
either daily or weekly, you can download your balance sheet from the platform, and then you can easily reconcile whatever you have. And then,
mm,
not just that, you can choose that, okay, all your payments are now settled in dollars on your in your account, or you can choose that all your payment is settled in naira, because we
mm,
still don't want to go off that selling point or that advantage, because some businesses want to keep a certain amount of funds for a long time. So
yeah.
if your funds is going to stay for a longer time, so why not keep it in a currency that is
It
much
actually has
much
a better value.
yes, yes, has a better value. And then also we have a yield savings coming up. We still want to we are leveraging a provider that that is like has legal backings, like in the country, legal operations to leverage it. So it is not just your money is just sitting in dollars, but that
It's good.
your money is working for you. Because my
Unfortunately, we lost it for 1 second. Like, I really don't know what is build that they take to I think all this. They feel they low key they drink something because what the hell? So me saving will become I could convert my savings to yield, whereby I'm not using the money, but the money is yielding increase for me. And the saving is not going to be in naira. I said you could actually choose to have it in probably local currency or hard currency, which I find these things
oh
really, really interesting. But he said that these features are coming up very soon for businesses. And I just
yeah,
sorry we
so
lost you there, sir. You're back.
yeah,
Welcome back.
sorry. Yeah, so I know somebody who saved 40 million with the bank 5 years ago to get a 30 million
Return
profit.
on
So now, as much as the money looks like 70 million now, if you had saved 40 million in dollars 5 years ago,
it. Yeah.
now you will be a baller.
A big baller, not a small baller. A very big
Yes,
one.
yes, you'll be a big baller. And not to say shit about the country, I don't do that. Like to say, I believe in Nigeria and hope for a
Mm,
better Nigeria. And that is why we are building products as this. But we must also tell ourselves the truth. There is a certain growth that is possible with Nigeria now or in the next 10 years. And there is that certain growth that is not possible. So the only thing we can do is build things that can help us get better in the economy as things spontaneously change.
mm. Thank you so much, Mr. Israel. I really enjoyed this conversation. I really learned a lot, and I really love what you guys are building. I wish you guys all of the best. Thanks so much for your time. A very big shout out to our 48 viewers or what or people or viewers, yeah, our strippers right now on Twitter, and our 2 viewers on YouTube and 3 on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for staying this long. And if you are yet to use ZenPay, do well to explore ZenPay. Surely, if you are working here in the space or you trade, makes life very easy. You want to save your money also, or you're a business person, we have plans coming up for you very soon too. So please, I would love you, would definitely love you guys to explore this platform. Thanks so much once again, Mr. Israel, for your time. Really, really appreciate it. And we look forward to keeping in touch with you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much for this platform. I really appreciate and love what you are doing. And I would never underestimate what this would do for any founder,
Mm,
as it is also doing for me.
mm.
Thank you so much for this platform. And You are only going to see like good success and
Amen.
getting it to the next level. Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
Really appreciate this and the audience for staying also. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, all right. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful weekend, sir. And my regards to your wife, sir. Bye, sir.
Yeah, sure. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.